Hello and welcome. Welcome to Harmony Beyond Borders. I'm a man called Jay. Got so many names. Many people call me JJ. That's right. Those are all my names, my friends. So, welcome to Harmony Beyond Borders. This is a conversation about African music, and in particular, East African music. See, we have got so much music in East Africa, you won't believe it. And I'm talking about original music. Now, if this music was to be developed, East African musicians could be among the biggest musicians in the world, or even in the world. Let me say so, because there is no reason why you can't be. Anyway, I am here to talk about a new project that I am working on. So, this podcast, Harmony Beyond Borders, will be discussing the challenges and how we can develop our music and what music to develop. So, in this video, it's a mini podcast, and later on, I'm going to introduce you to the artist that I'm working with. I have worked with her before. She's determined to play an instrument that was forbidden to be played by women. But women in Kenya these days are saying enough is enough. Well, we have to go with the flow. They have to be in the mix. So maybe let us just listen to just a snippet of what we have been doing.
Gono kotero olangra chikomane olangra chikobanda Ugenya non rea non anya gono kotero olangra chikomane olangra chikobanda Ugenya non rea non anya gono kotero olangra chipomane olangra chipuobanda kuobanda kangonga obanda paka maridad ogola ching maniga momokamoda koni chole seno kajinindo ogolo banda ayaye obanda kangonga obanda paka maridad Ugenya non rea non anya gono kotero olangra chipomane olangra chipuobanda Ugenya non rea non anya gono kotero olangra chipomane olangra chipuobanda uobanda kangonga obanda paka maridad ugena ting maniga momokamoda kodichore dino kajinindo.
So welcome back. That was Judith Bwire Namacheke. I have worked with her on a project in 2022, I believe. We did a library music for Sony BMG. So her music, you might not actually, most of you might not even hear what she did, but her music can be used in films. Her music can be used in adverts. It can be used in all sorts of things. So that is how we are talking about developing music. Okay, you know, there are so many channels whereby musicians can earn money. Some of them, musicians, you might not actually even see their videos on YouTube. You might not even see or stream them on Spotify, but they are there. They are making some money quietly. Now, you see, I had a discussion with Judith after recording our recording session, and she actually mentioned a whole lot of things that's kind of worrying when it comes to Kenyan music. Now, let me talk about Kenyan music, because when we talk about Kenyan music, we are also talking about Tanzanian music. We are also talking about Ugandan music. Please don't get me wrong. As I'm saying that you have got talented musicians from East Africa, Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya. These guys can play instruments, they can do everything that you can ask them to do. But the only thing that she pointed out, she said that Kenyan musicians copy a lot. Yes, that's what she said. But I have been having this conversation with other friends like John Katana on face to face, on the phone, social media. We are there. So we as musicians from East Africa, how can we monetize our music? There are so many ways that we can do that. So John is already leading the way, and his team. They have registered the musician union, which is very, very, very important. And if you guys, musicians from Kenya, you are listening to me, or Tanzania, Uganda, please embrace it. In Europe, the musician union helps a lot of musicians. And I know that is going to be a different topic. But the thing that I want to talk about in this video is what Judith said. We copy a lot. So she meant that there is no originality. Even when the music now has developed up to a level that a Kenyan musician, say for example, can come here to the UK and perform to Kenyans. And that is, I will come to that. But when you take that musician outside of the Kenyan community, then everything falls apart. And this is why you see we should also big up Lydia Tet Olet for bringing these musicians here. Because when these musicians come here to the UK, believe me, they perform for thousands. You have seen Kenyan Friends in the Park. Judith is one of the performers who does perform on Kenyan Friends in the Park. But this time, I have got a project, and also we are starting a label called Midundo. Midundo is a label that's going to look into our music. It doesn't matter whether you are a Tanzanian musician, you are a Kenyan musician, or you are a Ugandan musician, but if you have got something that we feel we can develop together and present it out there to a different world, man, we will be happy to work with you. That's what we are on about. And this is why Judith and we are working hand in hand to develop this music. You see, the music that you hear in Nyatiti, the funk in Nyatiti is too much that, believe me, if clever guys like from America or even Britain, they would take that music, sample it, and bring it back to you, and then you will start wondering, oh, what kind of music is this? Do you remember Whitney Houston, It Is Okay, But It's Fine? Where the song starts with the kalimba sound. Everybody was just jumping up and down. they took your own sounds. And it was done by an international musician. But I can guarantee you, if that kalimba sound was done by a musician from Kenya or East Africa, anywhere in East Africa, people wouldn't really care so much. And I think this is due to not valuing what we have, because governments in East Africa do not realize that music is a big industry. Here in Europe, here only in UK, music collects 11 billion pounds, and that 11 billion pounds is distributed among musicians. So why am I making this podcast? I have been complaining about imitating other or whatever is trending. You see, this is the challenge. We know there is a Spotify, there is Instagram, there is Facebook, there is YouTube. But just imagine if you were to make a record which sounds like a piano, you are a Ugandan musician, or you're a musician from East Africa, or it sounds Afrobeat-like, and you take it to a record executive. So a record executive, they will play only 5 seconds of the song, and they will tell you, well, let us listen to another song. Maybe you have written 6 songs. So they will take only, 6 seconds times 6, that is 36 seconds. They will have already analyzed your music. And they will say, well, we will get back to you. And if they don't get back to you, it means that there is nothing you're offering. Because if you turned up with your record and it has got similarity with the Burna Boy or Davido or anyone else from Nigeria who are playing these Afrobeat, they will say, no, we want to hear music from East Africa. So, for example, really, if we ask this question, what is East African music? How does East African music sound like? We know. We musicians know. But the people out there in the business do not know how East African music sounds like. We know there is Nyatiti, there is Orutu, there is so many types of. In Uganda we have got Adungu, in Tanzania you have got Irimba, you've got all kinds of stuff. But people don't know. But clever people or big producers, like if you go to WOMAD, you will see what kind of music that is played there. And these guys are making millions. We are not. Before I join up with Judith Bwire Namacheke, I want to talk about this book, Shades of Benga, which was put together by Tabu Osusa. And I really want to big up this guy. He is creating awareness of Kenyan music and Kenyan musicians. Yes, Shades of Benga. I'm sure it has taken years to put it together. But not only him, there are other guys like Billy Odidi and, of course, my own buddy, John Katana, who is been really fighting very hard to make sure that Kenyan musicians, they profit from what they do. So please, join these guys, work with them, let us push Kenyan music as far as we can go. I know it is possible. There are talented musicians out there in Kenya, in Tanzania, in Uganda. But for now, let me join Judith Bwire Namacheke after our session.
I'm Judith Bwire. I use Namacheke for my music, so I'm Judith Bwire Namacheke. Namacheke is my clan name, all the way from Busia. And I come from Kenya, western part of Kenya, Busia. I'm a Luya. I do music, I'm an artist, dancer, dance choreographer. I play an instrument called Nyatiti. Nyatiti is a traditional instrument all the way from western part of Kenya, Nyanza. It's an 8-stringed instrument. And I'm proud to play this instrument because according to the western Kenya, we are not supposed to play traditional instrument, mostly women. So I'm happy that I'm here and I'm playing the instrument. Not many. We have like 5 of them playing instrument. When I say 5 of them, those are the ones who are performing it or who have taken it to the next level. So we are like 5 of us. And I'm happy now. People do appreciate that women are coming out picking traditional instrument which we were not allowed to play, and we play it now. That's a tricky question. Yeah, music in Kenya, I would say it's hard because first, we don't listen to our own music. Second, we don't have space to showcase our own music. Third is payment. The way we are being paid and the way international musicians coming in are being paid is totally different. So it is kind of difficult. You have to push hard. At some point, things were changing and we were getting airplays and we were having live gigs, many we were having. But even the platform that we were using, now they're closed. Like most of them are closed due to COVID. So the music has gone down again. Yeah. Like most of the space that we have, they do like genge music or bongo or Congo music. But they don't do Kenyan music. We don't have space that like this is where you'll go every weekend and see Kenyan music performing. But we have space that they perform Congo music every weekend, bongo music every weekend. Yeah. Yeah, it starts from the top because if our radios and media station are not playing our music, then how do you expect our music to be known by other people? If you yourself, you're killing your music, then it becomes a challenge to the musician. But it started before because I remember when I was growing up, my dad used to listen to still Congo music, Super Mazembe, Lipua Lipua. Those were the music that they were listening to. And that's what I grew up listening to. Yeah. So it's a problem that started long time ago and it's still going on. Yeah, right now we have Kenya Music Union. Still growing. It just registered itself just the other day. So we hope for the best.
So now, for those who are watching us, I'm a man called Jay, and I'm here with Judith Bwire Namacheke. She has done a whole lot of things, and we have had a small conversation about the challenges that they have in Kenya. You see my T-shirt here? This
Not
T-shirt.
easy to be an African.
Not easy to
Why,
be
Jay?
African.
Why?
Yes. Well, you see, when I say these things, people think that I'm joking. So you are telling me your own music, your own culture in Kenya is neglected. So if we cannot embrace our own culture, who will do that?
I think we copy a lot.
You copy.
I would say, I'll talk about Kenya.
Yes.
We copy a lot.
Yeah.
We play Western music a lot. Because right now,
Yeah.
if I talk about music, if I tell you, JJ, let's go out and listen to music. Maybe the whole week,
Yes.
we won't find a place playing
Kenyan music.
Kenyan music. But you can get like 10 different places playing Congo music.
Yeah.
Reggae is every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so now let me ask this question. If you are a Kenyan, what Judith is saying, do you really feel proud to be Kenyan or you feel diminished? This is, okay, let me say it again. You playing reggae, doing rap music, doing Afrobeat, it doesn't matter how good you're going to get at it. Believe me, it is not going to get you nowhere. And this is the reason why we don't have East African international stars. Yeah. You know, look, I was just looking at a newspaper, a very small Evening Standard. You know this young woman called Tyler from South Africa?
Yeah, yeah.
That woman, she's a young girl. She has just cleared up. Why? Because she's doing the music that originates from South Africa. They didn't copy, they created. In Kenya, I believe there is music that can be transformed and brought it up to an international level.
We have good music.
Yeah.
We have you heard of Kenge Kenge?
No.
In 2008,
Yeah.
we toured with Kenge Kenge, 2008, 2009.
Who is Kenge Kenge?
Kenge Kenge is a traditional group that play only traditional music.
I would like to hear that.
And we have, they play Orutu. So the solo is Orutu.
Yes.
The rhythm is Orutu. Then we have Nyatiti.
Yeah.
Then we have the Bunde. Bunde are the traditional drums.
Yeah.
Then the drum set, which is, I would say, it's pure traditional. So we went to a festival and we were performing.
Which festival was that?
Womads.
Okay,
Yeah.
Womad, here.
Womads, yeah, here.
Okay, okay.
So we were performing on the same stage with Baba Mal. And we got worried because Baba Mal is a big name.
Yes.
Then we said, let's play what we have.
Exactly.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kenge. Nobody knows about Kenge Kenge.
Yeah, yeah.
And we went on stage.
Yeah.
And Baba Mal was surprised that we have our own music.
Yeah.
Because he said most of the music that he knows from Kenya are bongo music, most of them.
Yeah.
So we have good music in Kenya, but I think we don't impress.
Well, you know, look into that camera there, and you tell them that we have the music, but we need to impress our own. So please go ahead.
Yeah. Hello, Kenyans. I'm Judith again, and I'm an artist, and I'm proud to be an artist. I'm proud to be a Kenyan musician. Let's do this. Let's embrace our music. We have good music. Let's embrace it.
Fantastic. And I'm sure you guys, you can be on top. If you only play your own music, I don't care whether you play piano or Afrobeat. By the way, we are in London. Judith has just done a very...
recording.
Yes, we've been recording, live recording, but also a couple of weeks ago, you were the Kenyan Friends in the Park. Yeah. The crowd loved you so much. So we hope to see you next year.
Yeah.
But this time when you come next year, we have to have a plan. You need to go and visit other places like Manchester, Birmingham, and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah? Fantastic. Good. Oh, yeah. We are here. This is all this what we are doing here is just a project to test. We want to have a presentation. We want to go up and say, this is East African music. This is Kenyan music.
Yeah. But also we as musicians,
Yeah.
we have to support ourselves. We have to support each other because it is us. It's about we shouting, making noise.
Okay, so now you see this video, I'm gonna just bang it on social media quickly. Would you like to shout out to some people in Kenya who are actually fighting for Kenyan music? I know one. John Katana is one of them.
Yeah, we have John Katana.
Yes.
We have Tabo Susa.
Yes.
We have Joy Mboya who supports local talents.
Yes.
We have Asita, Alliance Française. Yeah.
So, okay, so for me, I just want to make a simple appeal here. I know you are going. Tabu Osusa is done something, and there is another guy, Billy Odidi.
Billy, yeah.
Yes, they're always talking, they are compiling Kenyan music and stuff. Tabu Osusa is done something good, but I just want to do a project with Tabu Osusa here in the UK or even in Europe. Because I can tell you one thing, Kenyan music is only known within the Kenyan crowd. So for example, if there is a festival in Portugal, you won't even find a Kenyan musician there.
I know.
If there is a festival in Spain, you won't find one there. So Tabu, I will write a proposal.
Tabu is doing a good work.
Oh yeah, man, he's just written a book, this book, very big. In fact, I'm going to talk about it. Yes. So, everybody, ciao. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.